Hi, welcome. There are certain questions that I'm asked frequently, and how long do menopause symptoms last is at the very top of the list. There are over 100 possible symptoms that can manifest when hormones shift. And as a postmenopausal woman who speaks with other peri- and postmenopausal women daily, I can tell you that the endless combination of possible symptoms can be almost torturous and really affect quality of life. It makes perfect sense to want to know if the symptoms will go away and when. So I'm going to do my very best to answer that question for you right now. I'll start by saying that it's not a simple question to answer. There's no exact end date that applies to every woman. So there's no one answer to the question, when will menopause symptoms go away? That's not to say that your discomforts won't go away. Don't get me wrong. Just that you don't have an exact age or end date to reach when everything goes back to normal. It's a bit more complex than that. Let me explain. The reason behind the symptoms has much to do with when they appear and disappear. Let's start from the beginning. Perimenopause starts the ball rolling, and progesterone is the first hormone to be affected. When it starts dropping but estrogen behaves as usual, the balance is thrown off, and certain symptoms start to appear, often related to high estrogen and hormone swings. These include things like mood swings, breast soreness, weight changes, irritability, bloating, headaches, and anxiety. And you'll be happy to know they can and often do ease up closer to menopause and into postmenopause. Perimenopause can last up to a decade, so symptoms can cycle in and out for years. But 4 years is the average, so have hope. My perimenopause symptoms fizzled out in postmenopause. The ones that are hanging on or appeared are the ones related to lower estrogen, which brings me to menopause and postmenopause. When you finally reach menopause and cross into postmenopause, the wild hormone swings will be a thing of the past, but permanently low estrogen will take its place, which is why HRT is offered to those safely able to use it. Low estrogen symptoms can be problematic at this stage, like vaginal atrophy, hot flashes, body-wide aches and pains, insomnia, dryness, belly fat, bladder changes, and loss of muscle mass. These symptoms can, but don't typically disappear on their own. However, with a bit of work and some lifestyle changes and supplements, they don't have to be a permanent nuisance. I can't use HRT, but diet, exercise, liquid collagen, sleep hygiene, and a good prebiotic have me functioning at about 70% now, which is fabulous. I was a hurting, overweight, itchy, flabby, exhausted mess. But the right supplements and lifestyle changes are helping a lot, which I'm very grateful for. A couple of years into postmenopause and I'm doing much better. Not 100%, but functioning. Every woman has a completely different journey. Some have very few symptoms and others are a mess like I was. And the intensity and duration of symptoms also varies from woman to woman. But as a general rule, perimenopause symptoms usually ease up by the time menopause arrives. And postmenopause symptoms can be managed and usually improve in varying degrees sometime into postmenopause. It's probably not the answer some of you were looking for, but it's an honest answer and it still has some hope attached. Perimenopause madness eases up for most women, and postmenopause varies, but symptoms usually improve with a bit of effort. And many of those women using HRT see even better improvements. Your body will never go back to what it was in your 30s because your natural hormones have changed forever. But you can get to a point where you're happy with the new you and you're able to enjoy a rocking midlife and be content and fulfilled in your senior years. I wish health, happiness, and peace of body and mind for each of you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.